Dr. Randall Doyle says world-class engineers, irrefutable science, and hundreds, perhaps thousands of eyewitnesses told of a tragedy that occurred 9/11 that did not even come close to the official version. It was an inside job, period. Glenn Jenkins says the official 9/11 account is one of the most unlikely conspiracy theories going. Anyone who genuinely cares about the victims on the day and the millions in the years following should be calling for a fully independent inquiry with subpoenas and evidence on oath. And Ben says Bush Cheney responsible for the lives of thousands, if not millions. The Biden regime isn't that far behind. And a legend on my Patreon, Graham Briggs White, says the way these towers came down was in a professional, controlled manner. Building 7 went down not even being touched, and footage from the Pentagon security cameras, overlooked car park footage, clearly shows a missile attack. And Carl in Belfast says 9/11 Twin Towers and Building 7 were all controlled demolition. Obviously planes hit both towers, but the full destruction was demolition. Planes alone would not bring the whole building down, and Building 7 was not even hit by a plane.
Americans need to understand that these wars were not a war on terror. They were a war for greater Israel. That's what they were. That's why 9/11 happened. It was a neoconservative inside job to create the excuse that was needed in order to put into effect the announced program of the neoconservatives, 7 countries in 5 years. And Iran is just the follow-up. The problem is the Zionist agenda of greater Israel. And this is not acknowledged. It's not recognized, despite the overwhelming evidence that that's the problem. It's not debatable whether the problem is greater Israel or not. It's obvious. The Israelis declare it over and over. And yet there's not a word about it in the UN in negotiations.